Little Chuck.
Car number 66, Eugene Forbes out of East Hartford, Connecticut. Now, we are going to hold off on our lucky numbers a bit. We will do the lucky numbers, and it could be at the conclusion of this evening's program. So that's what we're looking at tentatively and planning right now.
Yeah, so hang with us there, and right now, this is going to be a very entertaining restart. Samantha Anderson going head-to-head with Richard Ceriello as we send them on their way.
Here they come. And Samantha's doing a good job as she holds the bottom line to the inside. Ceriello makes some noise in the outside lane, but when they head down the back straightaway, it's Samantha Anderson setting a blistering pace. Look at that crossover move, Matt. They are 3 wide as they come off turn number 4. Samantha's in trouble.
And that's been her Achilles heel all night, coming off of turn 4.
But she's able to correct the automobile and keep it going. So it should be a quick caution as only one car
didn't get caught up in that, or he very easily could have if he didn't make the lane change.
Certainly is right, and keep your eyes on Brandon Michaels. He's looking for that title here at the Speedway, and he's very smart. He's been really, really cautious in his qualifying round. He knew where he had to be in the preferred handicap spots. It paid off. Look where he is. No laps up on the board. He's already up to the 5th spot. So he is a driver that is really matured in this division. Talked to Megan Fuller early when she came in tonight in the paddock area, and she said she's tired of being nice, and she's going to go for it. And I think you're seeing that she's doing exactly that right now, Matt.
He's putting some pressure on the back bumper of the Haidar car. Now Lafayette, a bid for the lead, trying to get underneath Ceriello. And he had some leverage, but it's a two-way battle in front of him, and now Ceriello pulls away.
As they come off the turn and work their magic back to the line, it's Ceriello. Kind of a surprise to some, but not to us, because he's been getting stronger each and every time out. Here comes the number 21 machine. Jason Lafayette started 4th on the grid, they're 3 wide. And Lafayette becomes the second leader of the event.
He is a survivor of that 3 wide situation, so he will scramble out to the lead, trying to track him down. Megan Fuller moves into second past Ceriello, for the 2 car is on the move.
There's no question about it. The 2 moves into second, and who's the tail that wags the dog there? Brandon Michaels is up to the 3rd spot, and then it's Bissett, who quickly works his magic up to position number 4. Ceriello continues to slide back in the upper groove, and now all of a sudden, the number 11 of Travis Haidar is being worked over heavily by the number 78 machine of Michael Hopkins, who started 12th on the grid, Matt. Michael Hopkins is coming forward rather aggressively.
And he usually has done that this season. It's a great battle between Bissett and Michael. Bissett aims that on the outside, so he is trying the jet stream to get around Brandon Michael. We'll see if his philosophy pays off. They are welded together, stapled together, almost held on by Gorilla Glue as they go into turn number 4, and it is Michaels with an advantage by about a molecule.
They are wheel to wheel and side by side. It's not over with by any stretch of the imagination. 5 of the 20, an extra grand to be distributed. Look at Bissett, nice crossover move. He's been doing his homework, but Brandon Michael works him over and continues to hold on to that 3rd spot. Little smooch to the back bumper there as they come back to the line, and Megan Fuller is closing up the gap ever so slightly on Jason Lafayette.
Jason Lafayette has won a lot of races this year, but he's always come back to the pack. Let's see if he has a remedy for that situation tonight, as we are still in the first half of the race, and we have 2 great battles at the front. One between Lafayette and Megan Fuller, and there's one between Michael and Bissett. Travis Haidar is still in contention. So as they rumble into turn number 2, it is still the 21 of Jason Lafayette who has the upper hand. How much longer can he keep it?
There's no question about it that Megan Fuller continues to work her magic, just like Bissett and Brandon Michael are doing the same for the 3rd and the 4th position. Then there's a gap, but there is still a lot of good racing. Now Megan Fuller She was in striking distance on that last circuit by. Here comes Bissett, down underneath Brandon Michael. And the Mad Dog, the pup, moves into the third spot. Brandon Michael changes his line strategy, Matt. He's not done yet.
So the pup has some power as he gets by Michael, which has been very tough to do in 2018. Megan Fuller continues to stalk the number 21 in Jason Lafayette. Megan Fuller, her setup man, her uncle, Jimmy Fuller, does a great job preparing that car, and the lead is starting to shrink for Lafayette.
Obstacle sticks, halfway is up in this event of 10 laps down and 10 circuits to go. Megan Fuller got sideways, did a nice job of correcting that. Look at Nicole Chambrello's car. That is not a rear wing on her car. That is the trunk that is folded from the front back.
Boy, she looks like a super way. She looks like a super modified or a NEMA midget. As the trunk, I don't think that's given her some good aerodynamics there. The man who has the best aerodynamics is Jason Lafayette. He needs to finish. He has been in this position before and hasn't delivered. So tonight, one of the good guys in the paddock, a teammate of Jason Lavoie, and he is barnstorming his way. 8 laps to go.
8 laps to go with an extra 1,000 to be distributed among the top teams in the competition here. There's no question about it. Doing a great job is Jason Lafayette from Somers, Connecticut, started 4th on the grid. Then the number 2 car of Megan Fuller started back in the 6th spot. And she has done a good job as she was right on his back bumper. Then the car got loose, and what a great job she did of correcting that situation to hold on to that runner-up spot.
Yeah,
and that car has 7 circuits to go.
That car had 1 asthma attack, and that is the difference right now between her and Jason Lafayette. Bissett, he is in a zone of his own in 3rd, in a comfort zone with Michael in 4th. And Travis Haidar, as he has been most of the night, has rounded out our top 5, being chased down by the 78 of Mike Hopkins. So after Hopkins moved to the middle of the pack, that car has kind of hit the wall, and Megan Fuller has not given up. This could be a very interesting showdown over the final 5 laps.
She is closing up that gap again. She is within striking distance, about 2 car lengths. Just a couple of laps ago, she was 4 car lengths off, but now she's narrowed it down to 2, and less than 2. Megan Fuller is in a zone of her own, and she is chasing down the leader, and there is less than 5 circuits to get the job done.
Jason Lafayette looking for his first ever street stock win, trying to nail it down against Megan Fuller, looking for her 2nd career win. And Bissett is in a perfect position to take advantage of the fact that there are fireworks between the top 2. It is not an optical illusion. The lead is vanishing for Jason Lafayette.
There's no question about it. Megan Fuller is living up to what she told me when she came into the paddock tonight. She said she is going to give it her all, and she's not going to let those guys push her around. And she is showing that she's pushing those guys around, Matt, because she continues to run right there on the back bumper of Lafayette, the leader.
Lafayette knows that Megan Fuller can strike at any moment. She likes that inside lane as they whirly-bird their way off of turn number 4. We are down to the final 2. And now veering to the outside, Megan Fuller looking to make maybe a crossover move against Lafayette.
She's right there in striking distance as they head down the back straightaway. They continue to rumble down into turn number 3. Lafayette is still the leader. Megan Fuller reeling him in as they come off the turn. White flag is out. This is the one that's going to make or break the deal. Will it be Lafayette? Will it be Fuller? Into turn number 1, Matt. She is there.
Toughest lap in the street stock career of Jason Lafayette, trying to hold off Megan Fuller as they rampage their way into turn number 3. Fuller getting closer, getting closer. Lafayette holding her off, and here comes Lafayette. It is a sure bet. Jason Lafayette wins his first ever street stock feature.
Megan Fuller will finish in 2nd. Bissett will finish in 3rd. Brandon Michaels will finish in the 4th spot. And rounding out the top 5.
My cousin Jeremy Lavoie, my girlfriend Kim, they all let me work on this thing and help me out. It's been great.
Been a great addition to you here at Stafford in the Street Stock Division. Jason Lafayette, Victory Lane, Street Stocks, and the Jeans Ford and Chevy Chevrolet. Let's talk to Megan Fuller. Car side here, the deuce was flying tonight. Megan, good job of driving, man. It was a lot of fun watching you, and you almost had the 21.
Yeah, I was catching him and had a little driver error and side slapped the ball, so that slowed me down a little bit, but he was just fast enough to keep in front of me. So, congrats to him. Thanking my sponsors, Simon Eyes, Interstate Transmission, Tri-State Speedway, Propane Plus, Tick Mike, and, my dad and my uncle for working very hard on the cars, and my friends and family for supporting.
All right, give it up for Megan Fuller. The deuce was flying tonight. Let's talk to our third-place finisher, George Bissett Jr. And Junior, man, to 39, gets up to third. It was a rough-and-tumble street stock feature. Congratulations.
Thank you. That race was a little rough in the beginning. It's tough back there. You're watching up ahead. You're trying to keep the car straight and everything like that. But I can't thank all my guys enough. We've been really fast lately, and maybe if we didn't get caught up in that, maybe I have something for the 21. But good job to him. He's earned it. He had some tough luck last week, and congrats to them. I can't thank all my sponsors enough, and thank you.
All right, man. Thank you, George Bissett Jr. Car number 39, third place. Another great run for the young driver.